win, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. They want to run this quarterback. Creates a little room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game. And with his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. off the play fake on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 35. Turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the ground, it's Peppers. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Northwestern. He found some open space and
try to tackle for you, shit.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
CPU get cooked too,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Mad fucking dice,
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson.
Oh, he baited me with that one.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Looking for space to the left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
It's a fake. Fires it. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass
fucking
play?
moving along. Those niggas had mad fucking flags.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He'll try to take it back.
That's what it took.
He's inside the 40.
I think that's animation.
He's at the 20.
That's what it took, boy.
Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
If you're laser focused on defense, you're dialed into the quarterback, and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida managed to avoid being Gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The handoff to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Decibels rise rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. The throw. Finds his big tight end. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Am I tripping that he ran that play like 3 times
That's
already?
really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Using his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Can't get him to the ground. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Intercepted. Bringing it back. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Northwestern.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed
your ass out of bounds next time,
When
nigga.
you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense.
Why you juke? I didn't even juke.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll do it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Oh, center.
Hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side.
Oh, you can't get beat like that, bro.
Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Man, you can't get beat like that, bro.
Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and look to play another down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking for a man. It's Nicholson. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, and making something happen.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. Off the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run.
Yeah, he's spamming that boot. He is spamming that boot, dog. God damn, bro.
Basically oversized receivers.
I just seen a play action boot every other play.
Makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Holy shit, Sherlock.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Power football with the run. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Oh, look at this nonsense, bro. Oh, I hate playing on the road sometimes, dog.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make
Man, I hate
plays.
playing on the road.
Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback
intercepted a first.
Fucking road games,
Momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. someone move just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the move. Jumped on top of the pile.
Bro, this is one of the top three worst games I've ever seen, dog. This shit is disgusting, bro.
There's a great example.
Holy shit, this shit is disgusting.
He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive
This
play
shit
for
is
the offense.
disgusting.
Looking downfield, it's Nicholson. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to
Hey,
think about.
bro, this nigga with these same plays, dog, I probably am going to lose, nigga. I ain't going to lie to you.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He gets
God damn, bro. I ain't seen a nigga this bad in a long time.
37.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to
This
understand
nigga definitely
now
just
as a
picked the
pass
most
rusher,
recent
I
play.
gotta keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you.
Going for it all.
That nigga definitely just picking most recent, dog.
This is obviously not
Ain't
a
no
great start for this
motherfucking way,
quarterback
dog.
here. 2 interceptions
This nigga
already
ain't
in
picking
this
shit
game.
but
He's
most
gotta do
recent.
a much better job with his decision making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's coming. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs, and now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense is dialed in. This is fun to watch. The pass defense all being on a string, understanding their responsibilities. Almost had another interception there. They are hunting the football.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Baker. Zings it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the
There you go. Let's lock in, Baker.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Hey, man. All I know is second half. It might be an easy half. So we ain't going to have none of them money plays left.
They get him down, but this offense is
He's going to have to call something else.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. got a timeout in the waning seconds of the
I almost forgot it was the end of the half, dog. I ain't even gonna lie.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made.
Man, I forgot it was the end of the half.
And the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the play.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open down the field. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Shakes off the defender. Looking for the end zone. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some
boy.
that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. 3 Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Nicholson. Quick completion on the out.
What is that?
And he's got room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, let me jump. I baited it right into it, bro.
That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Selvia. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Makes the catch. It's Peppers. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have...
I can't even challenge it because I called timeout. I thought I had the first down. That's wild. That's wild as fuck. I ain't get that first down. Nigga fell forward like 4 yards, bruh. How the fuck wasn't that a first down? That shit threw me all the way off.
Right play called, and everyone on the same page here. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Baker. Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride at the 15. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reeder. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense.
Oh, my fucking God, bruh. These niggas in these motherfucking drop games, bruh. Oh, my God, dog. These niggas in these motherfucking drop games, dog. Oh, man. Now we finna get smoked, dog.
Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing
going. Penn State.
The Nittany Lions will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quickly complete. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
Will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Across the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Nicholson. Unloads to the wideout.
Why you stop running? Oh, you.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
This
And it's your
nigga
job
shit
to do
here,
the rest,
dog.
right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to
Oh my God, this nigga shit here, dog. Oh boy, this shit here, dog.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's open on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense is in man coverage. The problem is they don't have guys that can match up from a size speed standpoint with this tight end. So the QB found the right matchup, was able to hit him on the corner route, and it's a big play for this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Nicholson. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
A young nigga ball was alive.
Letting him know it's going to be a long day. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. There he goes to the right. Pass the
Call it a young nigga ball
touchdown, Northwestern.
was alive.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Pulls it in. It's Longo.
Nice job playing physical by the defense. That's a great job. He catches the ball, gets a yard, and the defense goes, no, sir, you go no more. And now next time he catches it, where's that dude at? I'm going to find him. Stay away from him.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the
Good
line.
tackle,
It's
10.
Longo. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Longo. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense, throwing the
or just don't turn around and jump.
Superhero to make the grab.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. A run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced 2nd down and goal.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the air. It's Nicholson. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Slips through the line, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Nicholson. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Longo. Inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. The quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had
intercepted.
He's not just going to keep doing the same shit all game, bro.
Nice job.
I don't give a fuck what same shit you want to go to in which game. You're just not going to keep doing it all game, bro.
Breaking on the quarterback and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They'll try the run. That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Was to pass. Fears the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
That's all, man. I knew exactly what he was doing.
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do.
When I seen the hot rod, I knew what it was.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Reeder. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Just as he released it on
I like that
down,
little
he
play,
just
though.
couldn't get it to
I
the
just hit the
receiver.
wrong fucking button.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Ball is loose.
What is the fumble going on right
Jumps
now?
on it, they get that
I
turn.
want to challenge it, but I don't think they're going to overturn it.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up
I don't think they're gonna
perfectly inside the
overturn it,
5-yard line.
shit.
Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Trying to barrel in. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive.
No, I didn't,
You're playing
bro.
all eyeballs on the run, and a nice.
Why would I run
slide
into your
offense.
pass rusher,
Bring
dog?
out the play action.
Okay.
He gets his guy right
I
behind
literally
the guy
run it
supposed to
outside
be
the
there.
pocket and
Play
stopped.
run, out of position.
Bro,
Touchdown.
I'm running outside the pocket and I stopped. You fucking dummy.
To see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Tennessee opened up a can, and how
Like,
many
what is this
times can
nigga
you say
talking
you
about,
went
bruh?
into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about before he pissed me off, bruh? I'm literally running outside the pocket and I fucking stopped. Like, stop fucking playing with me, bruh.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about before he pissed me off, bruh?
Might be calling a
I'm
hot
literally
route.
running outside the pocket, and I...
Looking to pass. It's Nicholson. Under fire. can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
Hey,
they
niggas
got in
finna
there
piss
quick,
me off.
fast, and in a hurry.
You out here running the same 3 plays all fucking game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it
Yeah,
down
we ain't gonna say shit about that hike and scramble though, huh? Ah, that hike and scramble legit though.
You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who blocks. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. They'll go hurry up here. Off play action. Rushes on him. Gets it out quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's coming. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down.
What are these? Oh, okay.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Running out of time
I'm like,
here in the
what the
first
fuck
half.
did I do?
They're gonna have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Ah, that was on me. I seen it, and I threw it anyway. That's my fault.
Trying to take it back.
Man, that's my fault.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a play. Not only the interception,
I seen it and still threw it.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a
that's on me,
pass
coach.
coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Ah, that's so much
the
on
end
me,
zone.
dog.
It's a touchback. They'll
Can't
bring
even
it
get
out to
mad
the
at nobody
25.
for that shit. Dumbass throw.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Yeah, that was a dumbass throw.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker
We
room
get
for
the ball
halftime.
back.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Selvia. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Looking for a crease. It's Reeder. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
Intercepted, and that's
I don't know about that
start a half.
I don't know about that one.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got
That
the
one was a little
takeaway, and now they're in business.
Whatever.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Now on the move.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close at the line of scrimmage.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Running back searching for a hole. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented
EA is wild for that shit, bro.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing
He
the
is
first down.
nutty
You're
for that
maybe
one.
going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now
Running
they're knocking
into
on
his
your door
own
first
lineman.
and goal.
The Nittany Lions have it with a first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh! Oh, fucking restart,
And what
bro.
a nice play call. And
Fucking
nice
restart,
action. You're
dog.
thinking run, quarterback pulls it out, throws the
Oh
football
my
right
God,
behind
fucking
those guys
restart.
and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there. by
Eventually the
quarterback,
bullshit
too,
gonna
on the
go
ball
against
handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets
Oh,
get
fucking
some separation
restart,
in the
bro.
end zone. And at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Can't
come
even
out
get
to
mad
the
at this shit,
25-yard
bro.
line.
Kid ain't get fucking mad.
The Northwestern offense returns to the This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive
Oh,
together, this
man,
is a
what a
7-point game. So,
fucking
Palmer, no
bullshit-ass play
I was
that
just going to
was.
say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the timing just a hair off.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball.
How did he get
Just
a
can't
pass
start a
deflected
game any
or
better.
defended on that?
Working well behind the sticks on
Nobody
second
even
down.
touched the ball.
Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he is
Wow.
finding wide open
Okay,
defenders
yeah.
all over the field. His third interception of the day.
All right.
Brought down at the 17
I
as
see
he
what's
brought it
going on.
all the way back inside the 20 after the pick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that
I
fake.
see
You could
what's
tell
all on today,
defense was
boys.
not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. Has to throw this off his back foot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throws for the tight end. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team.
Oh, boy.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now to being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Baker. A little screen to the running back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fires to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Nicholson. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. He might want another play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. but at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Didn't get quite as much as they had hoped out of that one, and the offense will be in business. I think they're going to mark it around the 40-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. With the catch, it's Reeder. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense going all in to stop the run. The corners are walked up tight. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Fitted in the window for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They had no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
Oh,
we gotta figure
shit.
something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Longo. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Nicholson. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get
Niggas
it
got
down
a
to
high.
the
Bruh,
27.
that high can scramble this
This is a
shit,
shootout.
dog.
Both offenses up and down the field.
Oh,
They're generating
man, bro. Y'all
explosive
niggas
plays.
can't be that
It feels
desperate to
like
win the game.
Which team has the ball last may win.
Y'all
but
can't
give
be,
the quarterback
bruh.
a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down to the 14-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll take it himself. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Run it with the fullback. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Baker. Right on the money. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Line getting set on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock winding down. We got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just tricky. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
Caught behind the line. It's Peppers. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Reeder. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. Touchdown!
And that nigga tried to follow multiple routes. And you tried to cheat. How you cheat and still fail, bro?
Score, now massive decision making. Obviously,
And the nigga tried to cheat.
Ties the football game. Easy peasy. Nice job. 2-point conversion.
Man,
you win this
fuck
thing.
I gotta
So
deal
I would
with.
kick it, but you know
I'm not even that good at the game for y'all niggas to be doing all this crazy shit to
And
me,
he
bro.
knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter.
I'm not even good at the game like that for real, bro.
The kickoff bounces through
Like,
the
I
end
do
zone.
a
They'll
couple
bring it
good
out to the
things,
25.
but I ain't one of them niggas, bro.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Making side adjustments here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Baker. Lets it fly. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the 2nd overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And the Nittany Lions take possession first here in overtime. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. Touchdown, Penn State! They take the lead here in overtime. Now pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for two?
Oh, boy.
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Covey. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Wildcats have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete.
Touchdown, Wildcats! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, you got to hang on to the ball, bro.
Get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Nicholson. Pocket breaking down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Working the middle.
That is some nonsense, bro.
Give him a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, and that's a missed opportunity for the offense. You get the matchup you want, you take the shot, the play's there to be made for a touchdown, and he drops it.
One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, looking for the completion. That'll do it. The sack.
Fuck off my
as
field,
the
bro.
defense puts the final nail in the coffin.
So cheesy ass off my field, bro. Good effort. Good effort, though. The fuck off my